Hey Ann, thanks for sending me your swim videos for analysis and a little update on what's going on with your shoulder. So as I was going through the analysis, there's actually two things that I noticed that is probably causing your shoulder pain. But first off, let me tell you a little bit about what goes into analysis. I'm looking at breathing, body balance, rotation, and kick. And then I look at the three main phases of the stroke: recovery, hand entry, underwater catch and pull, which underwater catch and push, which make up the pull. So let's talk about your breathing. You can see if you stop and pause the video, when you take a breath, you are lifting your head. Instead of turning your head and keeping half your face in the water, you're lifting it. And that could be causing you to drop your elbow and putting the weight of your body on your shoulder. I think that is definitely a key that's impacting your left shoulder pain. So when you breathe, you want to make sure you rotate. What drives your rotation is your underwater pull. You rotate. You keep this arm extended, always keeping fingertips below the wrist, below your elbow as it's extended. Take a breath and then start your pull, okay? So kick looks fine. I don't think your kick is propelling you much. Rotation looks fine. Just want you to know that what drives your rotation is your underwater catch and push. And always keep those fingertips below your wrist, below your elbow, and make sure you're pushing all the way past your hip. So you're pushing your arm, palm of your hand, past your elbow, past your hip. So again, breathing, body balance, rotation looks fine, except for that little bit of that breathing, making sure you keep your head lower. So moving on to the three main phases of the stroke, your high elbow recovery looks okay up until you're about to enter. Then you tend to reach flat and shallow, and that's the second thing that could be causing you to have shoulder pain, because when you reach flat and shallow, you're dropping your elbow. Again, you're trying to extend all the way up here, and it's causing you to have a straight arm, dropped elbow, and you can see you initiate your pull like this instead of initiating your pull and pushing the palm of your hand past your elbow. So that two things causing your elbow pain. Number one is when you lift to breathe, you're kind of lying on your shoulder. Number two, just reaching flat and shallow is impacting your shoulder. So what you want to do is, when your arm's coming out of the water, my right arm, my left arm is pulling. Like I already said, it's that underwater pull that's driving your rotation. So you lead with your elbow and you enter fingertips, wrist, then your elbow, instead of reaching with your palm and your elbow at the same time. And this hand entry, you use the hip rotation to help extend your arm deeper out in front of you, and then your arm is set up to catch and then push. So the hand entry is impacted by your recovery, and the hand entry is the most important part of your stroke because it sets your hand up for a strong catch and push. The other thing I noticed your stroke, your hand's coming out of the water like this. You're losing that final extension back in here because you're trying to extend so much out in front of you. I don't think you're even focused on extending behind you. So I like to have athletes push their hand, scrape your thigh a little bit, and then have that elbow come out of the water. So again, just those few things, definitely you'll see a difference. When it comes to swimming, you want to work on strength, distance per stroke, maximizing the amount of water you pull with every arm stroke. Then to go faster, you increase your arm turnover without losing that strength, distance per stroke, and you will go faster. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, make it a great day.